All right. So now what I want to talk about is HTML5, because we're going to start organizing our page a little bit differently. I mentioned it way back earlier when we were talking about the lab assignment. Um, so most of the HTML elements that we have been discussing so far have been just HTML1 through 4 point whatever. So HTML5 came out, got a number of years now, like 10 years ago, which is a lifetime. But when it came out, a lot of what it did is it tried to modernize the web technologies, and as well as give more semantic meaning to a lot of the ways that people were doing things before. They were very reliant, such as we have been, on creating classes and IDs, which doesn't make it easier for SEO and AI and stuff to read pages. So some of the things that they implemented were native vector graphic elements. So everything we've been doing so far has been raster images. They've been pixel based, right? So whether it's JPEG or PNG or GIF. So now you can actually do SVGs, which is a type of scalable vector graphics, a type of vector graphic, or you can actually use Canvas, which is it's a way of actually being able to draw using code your images. We're not going to be doing that, but it does allow for some really dynamic creations. Also added the multimedia elements such as video and audio, which I said you don't want to use currently. Back in the day, we actually used to have to use Flash, and that was a plugin. And there's security risks for when you use plugins with web browsers because people can hide things in them. As opposed to if you were to look at this web page right now, and I'll probably show you this in the future, you can see every bit of code that is creating what you're seeing. Nothing is hidden. Anyway, so yeah, they did video and audio, some form control stuff to be able to, have time and date and things like that, so that people can type in stuff. And then lastly, which is what we're going to be doing next, is semantic elements. So instead of like right now we have like top section and bottom section, we just made custom IDs. We can now use header and footer, and then you can use section. Like that's actually one, an article, and there's different ones like that that allow you to. It just gives it more semantic meaning than just using a straight div. So that's what we're going to be doing next.